currently standing at over 40% to GDP ratio. That's not the end of that story. The more concerning aspect of that story is that the cost of servicing the debt is now in the region of 96%. Federal government level, just imagine that for a moment. 96 kobo of every 1 naira that we earn, we use to service debt, not that we are paying back, just to service the debt. If you do nothing about this, the outcome is predictable, and that is not what we want for our country. So we have to do something and do it urgently.
The first plenary session of the day featured a robust discussion by a panel moderated by Barrister Odofia Abia, Director System Study and Review Department of ICPC. The panel had Professor Dayo Ayuade, MNI, who discussed negotiating oil and gas agreement, while Professor Peter Taka Akpa, SAN, discussed negotiating solid minerals agreements. The second plenary session covered negotiations in trade and investment sector and environment standards contracts. The team had Mr. Adedayo Kayode, Director in charge of Proceeds of Crime, Recovery and Management Department in ICPC as the moderator, while Professor Jonathan Aremu and Dr. Jare Adejuwon served as panelists. They brought their experiences and expertise to bear on the subject matter. It is hoped that the efforts and achievements of ICPC in the area of curbing IFFs, particularly the use of this revised guidelines, will go a long way to help Nigeria to achieve the sustainable development goals. That is the much we can take on this week's edition of the program. Remember to follow us on social media using the handles showing on your screen.